Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to show you how to repurpose some old rotten honey boxes. So this is a part of some inventory I bought when I first got in beekeeping. It was used, it was well used actually, but it got us through that first year without any problems. But now the stuff is starting to deteriorate. And I was in the bee yard last week and I noticed this particular deep box had some rot on the bottom. I had an opening on each side, and the bees had a couple new entrances, which also means beetles and wax moths have new entrances. So we couldn't have that, so we swapped it out and brought it up here. And instead of putting it in the burn pile or putting it out by the trash, I decided that I can reuse this thing. And I'm one of those guys that likes to repurpose stuff. So the first thing you can do with this, depending on how much rot you have, I just cut this up to the first seam here and got to nice new wood. But the very first thing you can do, put on your table saw. If you don't have a table saw, find a buddy that's got one, and cut this thing down to 6 5/8 inches. And then you have a new honey super or a medium box. So that's the first thing you can do. Next thing you can do is, if you're feeding your bees in the winter, you need some feeder shims. You can cut this thing down, make you some feeder shims. And don't make them too thick though, because if you make them too wide or too deep, you're going to have those bees, making comb off these things, and then it just kind of turns into a mess. The next thing you can do, and what I needed to do, and I did, is I made a fume board. And a fume board, what it's used for is when you're ready to pull your supers off of your hives to extract your honey. You just take the top off, give them a little smoke, and you take this board here and it just fits on top. And what we've got here is just some felt that I glued in. And you take a product like Honey Be Gone, spray some of that in there, you throw it on top of your box, and 7, 8, 9 minutes those bees are going to be gone. So thus the name Honey Be Gone, because the last thing you want to do is bring your supers up to your extraction room and you got a bunch of bees in it. And then you just pull your super off, throw it on your truck or whatever, put a lid on it, keep the bees out, and then you're ready to go. So that's what I did, and worked out pretty good. Just once again, repurposed box, threw a piece of OSB on top, painted it black, and threw some felt in it. So worked out pretty good. So that's 3 quick and easy uses of how you can repurpose one of these old boxes. Obviously, if it's just old and collapsed and it's rotten everywhere, there's nothing you can do about it. Or if you got a bunch of wax moth damage or anything like that, you just got to burn it. But if not, try to repurpose, keep that stuff out of the landfill if you can. So until next time, you guys be safe. Don't forget to zip up that veil before you go out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.